Good morning, I hope you are well. 7:27 early in the morning. Today we are visiting Eskom and one of the power stations, I believe in the Free State, called Lethabo PowerStation. So today should be a very interesting day. And then later on we're going to go to Soweto to visit Hector Peterson Museum. That one should be an interesting one as well, because we are going to touch on history, and I'm excited on what we are going to learn from there. And for the past museums that I have visited, I have enjoyed every single bit of the moments that I get there. So today should be interesting. Let's go to the bus because it's leaving in 3 minutes.
Are you mocking me, Juan? Why is it so cool?
You don't feel so cool. Hi again, we are in the Free State to visit Lethabo Station by Eskom. So this is so interesting. Take a look at the cooling turbines or cooling towers. So what you see there, that is not a pollution, that is steam, because they use steam to turn the turbines. But we're going to learn more about this when we get in. I hope they are going to allow us to take some photos. Take a look. 1, 2, 3. And then actually the Soweto towers that you see, I think they were once the same thing. Back in the day. I can't even see what I'm doing, but I hope for the best. We are somewhere around here. So I think this is actually where we are. At the Lethabo station. Now we're about to go in the plant. We are going on a game drive. (11:02). Now we're on our way to Gauteng, Soweto. We're in Hector Peterson Museum in the most famous street of Soweto, which is Vilakazi Street. Okay, that was Hector Peterson Museum. We were not allowed to take photographs inside, you know. But basically the story, back in 1976, a bunch of students here in Soweto, they marched against the regime at the time because the language or the medium of teaching was Afrikaans, you know. And it was difficult for them to understand Afrikaans because you had different people here who were speaking Sizulu, speaking Sesotho, and all these other languages in South Africa, but they were forced to speak and be taught in Afrikaans, which was a problem for them, you know. And then their idea was to march to a school to hand in a memorandum, but then the police came and then they did what they did best during that time. They shot children. 570 something people died, and one of the most famous people who died, the youngest person who died, it was Hector Peterson. His real surname was Hector Pizza, but then to have an English surname back in the day, they said it was an advantage. So that is the story in a nutshell, but you should read it for yourself to have an understanding, you know, because there are gaps in what I'm telling you right now. But yeah, and Vilakazi Street is not necessarily here, but it's not very far from here. But as you can see, this place is a tourist attraction, you know, and there's a lot of murals. This is what murals is called, you know, but those things that you can buy to show that you visited the place. Supported by FNB, I suppose, because all these gazipos are from FNB. Take a look at this. So yeah, now we shall go back to the hotel. Yep. The Cape Townians got themselves a signature dish in Soweto. Korta.
Yeah.
Tell us what is here.
It's like Russian cheese, egg. No, Asha, we don't do that over here. Yeah.
This is the most famous street in South Africa, according to me. Vilakazi Street. That is the people's train, Istimela Sabantu.
This is real journalism.
They're in for a treat. They're in for a treat.
For 45 minutes or an hour.
Guys, we have to give it
train.
Train. That one is 100 times faster than this. But you can't take up. Guess what, guys? So yesterday when I was in Bloomberg, I forgot my sunglasses at the office, you know. But then I got them back. So I have my sunglasses back. So that was it for today. Tomorrow we're going back to Stellenbosch. So we're flying to Cape Town. Then from Cape Town I'm going to get a shuttle that is going to Stellenbosch. And then I will see how my week and recess looks like, because we're only going back to school on the 13th of July, which is from 4 weeks from now. So it shall be an interesting one. Good night.